Hello, hello, everyone. It's Christine Trainor talking to you from New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. How are you doing today on this 22nd day of May, the 22nd day of the 5th month of the new decade? Wow. On this, my daily thoughts on Never Give Up Friday. I don't give up on doing things. I just forge on, learn new stuff, and keep moving on, which of course is my topic today. I want to basically say, from my thoughts, the reason why we tend to give up so easily when we start something new or we continue on to try something new in our life and we're trying to forge on, and how we can get motivated to not give up, because I know for a fact a lot of us do. So let's begin, okay? Hey Donna, how you doing, girl? Quite often it's difficult to know why we tend to give up on so many things in our life. We dream, our goals are in our life regardless. And it could be you learn that behavior from your parents or a relative or your significant other, like your husband or your family. I mean, with your parents, they may have not encouraged you enough, right, to keep moving forward when times get tough, or when something got tough, right? So, like, they may have told you, if you really didn't want to do something, don't bother doing it. Actually, that's what my mother used to tell me. I remember that. But when you think of it, giving up, quitting, is so much easier than to stay in the course and finishing something, especially if it's too uncomfortable for you, right? So, you know the old saying, right? You've heard that saying, generally, the easy way out is generally 100% of the time is the wrong way. So, from the moment we embark on an endeavor or project, you start making excuses to give up. From fear of failure, fear of success, laziness, or just simply we don't have any self-confidence in ourselves. So let's examine a few ways we can motivate ourselves to not give up. And the first one is figure out what you're lacking. So sometimes it may be just you're lacking a skill to continue on what you want to do, right? And that may impede any reason to move further with your vision or your goal or your dream. And getting that necessary skill to move you forward can be an online course, or you can Google something, some new skills. You can go on YouTube to learn some information to help you become more skillful. Get started on the personal development. Invest in yourself. That's the key. Invest in yourself. And the next one, number 2, be patient with you. It's a process. Things are not done overnight. It takes time to take on new skills, to learn new things, to understand where you're lacking, and just get started. Don't be in such a hurry, even when the challenge is tough. Just stay in tune. Don't give up. Embrace it, and embrace the process, right? And the next one, celebrate. Celebrate even the smallest wins or tasks or goals that you've achieved, right? Be proud of every little thing that you're doing to keep moving forward in your life. The small strides, in achieving your goals. Put yourself into a more forward process, and the small victories every time. Celebrate them. Embrace them. Be happy. Do something nice for yourself when you've accomplished something, right? And number 4, remember we all go through this. Everybody has gone through the same struggles, right? And the key here is to reach out to somebody, ask for information, ask how they accomplished it, right? Don't give up just because it was gotten too hard, because every one of us have gone through a certain struggle. Everyone has had some issues, and everyone has had problems with what they're doing. The key is to ask, reach out, talk to somebody, right? And number 5, this will help you to grow to the person you become. Remember the old adage, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger. Remember that saying? I've heard it a million times. My mother used to say it. So each difficulty, mistake, or failure can only help us grow and be stronger to the person we want to become, in the success we want to achieve. And number 6, we all have choices. You have the power, the choice within you to stay motivated. Choose to see the struggles and difficulties and failures as your lessons in life, and they will steer you in the direction towards your life success. That's why I wanted to share those wonderful ways. And I want to go back a little bit, quite a long time, how I first had problems with my life, how I struggled, how I gave up too easily. And that's one thing that I sort of regret now, but I want to share it with you. And it's way back when I was in high school, when I was in grade 9. Believe it or not, in elementary school, I was a chubby kid. I was a chubby child. I've always been chubby. And I always was not a big fan of gym. I hated gym. Even in elementary school, I hated doing gym. I wasn't good at it. My self-confidence was bad. I didn't think I was a good at exercising or gym. Okay. So when we got to high school, of course, gym was one of the courses, and you could take it if you didn't want to, but I decided to take it. Okay. I hated it. I didn't like it. My self-confidence waned. I was really bad at gym. I got a D. I just barely passed it. So I made the choice to give up on gym class for the next few years, finishing high school. Grade 10, grade 11, grade 12, I said, no, I don't want to do it. I hated it. I'm not very good at it. I'm lousy at it. And so my mother just said, well, if you don't want to do it, don't worry about it. My mother even said that to me. So I kind of regret that I didn't continue on with gym. I think that's the reason why I really was always having problems with exercising and staying fit and healthy. Because I remember back when I first was in my relationship with my sweetie, and I think it was my middle 40s, I went to a gym. I had a membership for 3 years for a gym. And I was at the beginning, I had a trainer, I was exercising, I was learning, I was losing weight. But you know what? I didn't like it. I didn't like the fact, I just kept giving, so I gave up on that. I gave up on my gym membership. And I said, forget about that. I gained the weight, I had problems, I stopped exercising, stopped doing walking. And then when I turned 50 and I was at my heaviest, I was one of my heaviest weights, 276. And I end up getting cancer. That's another time where I started to realize I have to get back onto a healthy physical activity. And that's when, once I had my surgery, I started walking, and then I got an electrical trainer. And I realized I was pretty good for a few years, but then I gave up on that again. And I said, this is too hard, it's too much. And I gained the weight back. And by the time I was in my middle 50s, I realized 56, I was having issues with my knees. I was at my highest 280. Hey Shazad, how you doing? And I realized I had to lose my weight. So I did one thing right. I decided to buy a recumbent bike, which was easier for exercising. And as you know, I've shared it with you before. I still have the recumbent bike to this day, and I made the solid effort to work out for at least an hour every day now. And I do it, and it's been fairly steady for almost 4 years now. And I finally didn't give up on this particular thing. I came back to my physical activity, and I exercised because I'm 60 years old and I want to be strong and healthy. What the thing is, I'm trying to say is, I didn't give up. I made the choice. Even though I was back and forth, I still kept moving forward. I still tried to find ways to exercise and get healthy. It's the same as what I'm doing now. I'm learning. I was up late last night learning some new things about YouTubing and how I could get more viewers. And by the way, I almost gave up on my YouTube channel as well, because I was thinking, I'm not getting very many viewers on my YouTube channel. What am I doing wrong? So I was up late last night learning some new skills. I wasn't giving up on that YouTube channel, guys. I'm learning to do a bit more sort of a widescreen on my YouTube channel, more one-to-one, so I can do something new. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm learning some new skills, trying to move forward, learning some new things, and I'm not giving up on what I want to do. I'm making the choice to move forward, to do better, and to really excel at what I want to do. And that's what I want to share with you all today. Even when things get hard and the struggles get bad and you go, are you kidding me? I don't want to do this. My mom and dad used to say, if I don't like it, don't do it. Don't think of how they said, because you're ingrained in that. Make the choice. Stick it out. Learn some new skills. Move forward. So let's hear some wonderful quotes. You know, I like to do my quotes. The first one I kind of like. It says, I know life is hard. Nothing goes the way we plan, right? But we should never give up at the challenges that come our way. We need to keep fighting for our goals and dreams so they will come true. I like that one. That's why I want to share that one. And this next one, you have to fight through some bad days to earn the best days of your life. Exactly. One of the hardest things in life is choosing whether you should give up or try harder. It doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. That's one by Confucius. Or this one, don't give up, don't lose hope, don't sell out, right? And this one, the last one, don't give up. All of your hard work will pay off one day. Stick with what you're doing, no matter how hard it gets. Exactly, my friends. Thank you to John and Donna and Shazad for coming on and say hello. Merci. Have a beautiful, awesome day. I love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye.